accident, chances are that I'm going to be found at fault. In part is because I'm just a foreigner driving in Thailand, and maybe because I might not be able to communicate with the officer who's going to write the accident report, or just the whole mentality that since I'm a foreigner, I must have good insurance, or I might have money, so they'll find me at fault for a certain portion of it, and that is just what people normally tells me. But one way for me to minimize the amount of problems that I might get into in case something like that happen is by having a good insurance and by having my own Thai driver license. So I've been driving here for over 2 years. My driver license expires today, so I'm gonna go to the transportation office to renew my driver license. And since the process for renewing a driver license and getting a new Thai driver license is the same, I figure I will take you guys along, show you guys the whole process, and hopefully some of you might find this informative or helpful. The process for you to get a Thai driver license or for you to renew your license is the same. You're going to need to have copies of your passport. Actually, you're going to need to have 2 sets of copies, because you're going to give 1 set of copy to the immigration and 1 set of copy to the transportation office. The pages that you're going to need to copy is your picture page, copy your visa or your visa extension page, copy the entry stamp and the entry slip. That those are what you normally get when you arrive at the airport. Make copies of your 90-day reporting. That's the slip that they staple to your passport. Also make copy of your TM30. If you have a blue book, which is your residence book, or a pink book if you own a condo, also make copy of those, because they're going to ask for those. In my case, I don't have the blue book nor the pink book, so I don't actually have to provide them that. And also have a copy of your work permit. They're going to ask for all this stuff. So once you have all these copies and you go to the transportation office, they're going to send you to the medical clinic. They will give you a paper that you will take with you to the medical clinic. And at the medical clinic, they do a quick checkup. They will check your blood pressure. They will ask you for your height and weight. And once you have that, you're going to bring it back to the transportation office. And by the way, the medical checkup, it costs about 100 baht. Or in my case, it costs about 100 baht. So you bring all that to the transportation office. After that, that's when they give you the slip, or they will give you an envelope with some other paperwork in there that you're going to have to take with you to the immigration office. Just got back to the immigration at 1 o'clock. They were still not done with the paperwork, so I had to wait. It took about 25 minutes. Now I got my paper done. Now we have to head back to the transportation office again, and hopefully I have everything ready to go. heading home now. Stop at gas station to get some gasoline. I'm using my DSLR camera because the GoPro ran out of battery. One thing that you can do to save you some aggravation and save you some time is to always have copies of your passport with you. I have, I'll suggest that you have copies of every page on your passport, multiple copies of every page on your passport, because sometimes whenever you go to immigration or whenever you have to do any paperwork, they might want to see copies, and it kind of saves you the aggravation and save you the time that it's going to take for you to go somewhere to make copies. I would recommend to have copies of every page, including the blank pages, because sometimes they might ask for them for whatever reason. Also, if you are married, if you own a house or you own a condo, or if you have a work permit, have copy of those as well. Have copies of your marriage certificate. If you're married, have copies of your wife's ID, because you never know when you might need something like that. That is it for me. I hope you guys find this video informative. I hope that I can save you some time, and so like this you don't have to do the research yourself. And I'll see you guys on next one. Peace.